that time of year again, the Teenager of the Year Award here at the Regional Military Museum, the American Legion doing a great job each and every year in this program. Let's go to the museum and listen in.
Good evening, everyone. My name is William H. Duncan, and I have the honor and the privilege of being the MC for this. I want to thank you for coming tonight. What an amazing event this is. It is dear to my heart. My wife was the recipient of that award in 1975, and my son William was the recipient of the award in 2008. So I commend all of you because I know what you did in order to be here tonight. So congratulations to all of you. At this time, I'd like to recognize those who are here. I'd like to recognize Ms. Phyllis Peoples, our guest speaker. Our American Legion District 3 Commander, Ms. Lynette Blanchard. Our RMM President, Mr. Will Terrio. Our Terrebonne Parish School Board Superintendent, Mr. Bubba Orgeron. SLB Executive Vice President Sponsor, Mr. Stephen Crispiano. School Board District 6, Dr. Louis Cluche. School Board Darrell Dillard. School Board District 8 President. School Board Board 9, Mr. Dane Voisin. Terrebonne General Hospital sponsor, Brett Chasson. Terrebonne General Hospital sponsor, Stan Gravois. ATV, our own Martin Foss. We also have from the Parish Council, Brian Pledger. And also Mr. Kevin Champagne. I would also like to commend all of our American Legion's members who are here. If you're one of the members, please stand up. They put this on, they do a lot of work, a lot of hard work goes into this. So thank you for all of you. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to call forward Mr. Rick Forehand, Vice Commander, American Legion 31, for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Would everyone please rise and uncover and face the flag and follow me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. And at this time, I would like all our American Legion members uncover. And for those who have served and those currently serving in the uniformed services of the United States are ever mindful that the sweetness of enduring peace has always been tainted by the bitterness of personal sacrifice. We are compelled to never forget that while we enjoy our daily pleasures, there are others who have endured and may still be enduring the agonies of pain, deprivation, and imprisonment. Before we begin our activities, we pause to recognize our POWs and MIAs. We call them comrades. They are unable to be with their loved ones with families, so we join to pay humble tribute to them and to bear witness to their continued absence. The table, as you noticed as you came in, symbolizes the frailty of one prisoner alone against his or her suppressors. The tablecloth is white, symbolic of the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms. The single rose in the vase signifies the blood they may have shed in sacrifice to endure the freedom of our beloved United States of America. This rose also reminds us of the family and friends of our missing comrades who keep faith while waiting their return. The red ribbon on the vase represents an unyielding determination for a proper accounting of our comrades who are not among us. A slice of lemon on the plate reminds us of their bitter fate. The salt sprinkled on the plate reminds us of the countless fallen tears of families as they wait. The glass is inverted. They cannot toast with us at this time. The chair is empty. They are not here. The candle is reminiscent of the light of hope which lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home, away from their captors to the open arms of a grateful nation. The American flag reminds us that many of them may never return and have paid the supreme sacrifice to ensure our freedom. Let us pray to the Supreme Commander that all our comrades will soon be back within our ranks. Let us remember and never forget their sacrifice. May God forever watch over them and protect them and their families. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call forward Miss Lynette Blanchard, Commander of American Legion 3 District, for the invocation and blessing, please.
Lord, thank you for bringing us together to recognize the hard work and dedication of this year's award recipients. As we honor each name, help us to remember all glory belongs to you. And thank you for the friends and family who came to support and encourage these individuals. Without their love and support, this day would not be possible. We pray for the presenters, attendees, and volunteers who made this banquet possible. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart as working for the Lord." As we observe the many accomplishments of our honorees, we acknowledge that none of it would be possible without you. Help us always to remember to do everything with a grateful heart and to keep our focus on you. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Lord, thank you for the food that we're about to receive through your bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, ma'am. At this time, I invite you to be seated. We'll be having our meal. The meal was prepared by the culinary arts students from Lewis Miller Career and Technical High School. How about a round of applause for them for this meal we're about to receive?
Stan Gravois and Terrebonne General Health Systems has put together a great video of all of the attendees and or all of the nominees and all the hard work. And I think each one of them has been interviewed. So we're going to have that as a little bit of entertainment during the meal. Thank you very much.
My inspiration is my mother. She was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer in my junior year of high school, and she's kind of always inspired me to just keep fighting no matter how hard life gets and to trust God along the way.
My inspiration is my mom because from a very young age she raised both me and my brother, and she did it all by herself.
My parents inspire me for better relationship, to teach me how communication skills actively are together in my community, and my different teachers teach me how to have patience, and they inspire me to be better for the community.
The teachers that I have, every one of them brings different things to the table when they walk into their classroom. It inspires me and uses different parts of my brain to create memories and creativity throughout the class.
My inspiration is my family, my mom and my sister and the rest of my family. Yeah.
My inspiration is my father. He's away for work for 6 months out the year, and although that's really hard for me and my mom, he does make it a point to come home during milestones, and it's really important to me that he puts his family first while also providing for us.
My inspiration are my parents. My dad always teaches me to keep fighting and to never give up on my dreams, and my mom teaches me that keep working hard and all your hard work will pay off.
My parents, they have supported me and pushed me to do my best, and and they built this natural drive in me to just do my best in everything that I do.
My inspiration is my dad. He's coached for 20 plus years. I gotta give a shout out to my mom too. She's also put in a lot of hard work.
My inspiration is my faith in God and Jesus because He has gotten me through thick and thin, and He is always with me in every side, and He always inspires me no matter what I do.
My teachers and my parents, because they motivate me to do better in school and everything I do.
My inspiration is really my family, especially my mom.
My inspiration is my uncle, Uncle Stephen LaBeouf. He lives in North Carolina. He has his PhD in electrical engineering, which is a career I hope to pursue in later. And I'm also very inspired by my other uncle, Martin False. He made his own HGV company, another guy who went from rags to riches, and he's just a hustler. He put in a lot of work to make this company, and I look up to that a lot.
My inspiration is definitely my family. They support me, and they're just my biggest motivators. I wouldn't be anywhere without them today.
For me personally, I'm inspired by the people around me. In particular, I'm inspired by my parents. My father has always been a role model of what type of man and what type of husband to be and what type of father, and he has always been there for me as a solid rock whenever I need him. In a particular way, my mother has also been an inspiration for me. She's always pushed me to be better than I am, even whenever I don't want to.
My inspiration is my grandfather, Jose Ventura. When he first came to America, he had nothing, not even the ability to speak English. And at just 19 years old, he strived for better. And every day I remind myself that I need to strive for better, even if that means stepping out of my comfort zone.
My dad, he's just put in a lot of hard work, and he never stops. He's like always going. And he's always just encouraged me to always be the best person that I can be and always do what I love.
My inspiration is my mother. She's a hardworking mother who sacrificed a lot for my 4 siblings and I.
My inspiration is just doing good at everything that I do. I enjoy being good at things, and so I try my hand at a lot of different things at the school, and I've been doing pretty well.
My inspiration is my family, specifically my younger brother, Easton.
My little brother, Brecken, because a year and a half ago, he was diagnosed with a form of bone cancer, and even through all his trials and his chemo and all his surgeries, he's always just remained, faithful and very strong, and that really has been a big inspiration to me to remain strong throughout the trials of my life, no matter what.
My inspiration is my parents. Without them, I probably wouldn't be doing my schoolwork. And my swim coach, she's always been there for me.
Really, my parents, they are one of the most hardworking people I've ever met, and they're constantly pushing me to go out of my comfort zone and pursue challenging tasks.
My inspiration would have to be my siblings. They've always pushed really far to achieve excellence, and they've kind of encouraged me to follow that same path and maybe even exceed their abilities.
My inspiration is, my family. That's my main inspiration. My brother's my inspiration because he's he's my brother. Everything he does, I look up to, and my parents, they're I'm the continuity of all their efforts and their triumphs. So.
My inspiration is my faith in God, because no matter what I go through in life, I have peace and guidance. Through my faith, I learned how to take the obstacles of life and utilize them as learning opportunities to be the best I can and be a light in other people's lives.
My inspiration is my family.
First off, my parents, because my mother gives a lot to my sisters and I and all that they do, not only financially, but time-wise, and just giving that to be able to provide for us. And my father, who is a veteran in the U.S. Army, he, for the first probably 8 years of my life, he was in the military. And then now he is still providing for my family at PHI. And just all what they do for my family is very inspiring to me. And then second, the World War II veterans of our country inspire me because of their bravery and their dedication and their discipline.
My plans after graduation are to attend Franciscan Missionaries of Our Lady University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to first major and get a bachelor's degree in pre-professional human medicine, and then further my education with a master's degree in medical science to one day become board certified as an interventional radiology physician assistant.
After graduation, I plan to attend LSU and major in accounting. Upon getting my master's degree, I plan to be an accountant and hopefully have my own accounting firm.
After graduation, I plan on attending LSU to get a degree in child and family studies, to specialize in child life specialists to work in the hospitals to help those kids that need the extra care.
And I plan on continuing my band and track career at Northwestern.
After graduation, I plan on attending Nichols for business and playing football and running track.
I plan on attending the University of Alabama, following in their pre-health track in order to get to medical school. After medical school, I either plan on doing cardiology or dermatology, depending on where I live, being that Louisiana's leading in heart disease. It would make me really happy to put an effort into my community to help them with their health problems.
After graduation, I plan on attending Southeastern University to major in nursing. I want to become a travel nurse one day.
I plan to attend the University of Louisiana at Monroe, where I will continue my athletic career in cross-country, indoor, and outdoor track, and I also plan to major in biology with a minor in chemistry.
I plan to attend Nichols State University. I plan on majoring in public relations.
After graduation, I plan on attending LSU, where I will get a degree in biology pre-medicine, and then I will attend the LSU Health in New Orleans to hopefully get a doctorate and get some experiment in neurology.
I plan on attending college for a chemistry degree, most probably, and I'm thinking about going to a grad school to get a degree there after that.
After graduation, I plan on attending the University of Louisiana at Lafayette for nursing.
I plan on going to LA Tech to pursue a degree in electrical engineering, or I hope to go to North Carolina State or Michigan University or Georgia Tech, whichever one accepts me. And then after I get my bachelor's degree in engineering, I'm going to decide if I want to go to the workforce or if I want to get my PhD. I hope to open my own company and make it very successful.
After graduation, I plan on attending Nichols State University. I plan to major in allied health, and I want to become a PA.
My future plans are to finish high school, and then after I finish high school, to take a gap year. After my gap year is done, I plan on going to college to earn my degree in mechanical engineering and eventually start a family.
I plan to attend University of Tennessee in Knoxville to major in chemistry and minor in biology. And after I major, I would like to go to dental school to become an orthodontist in hopes of one day owning my own clinic.
After graduation, I plan to attend Louisiana State University in order to study pre-law, and I plan to double major in both sociology and history.
After graduation, I plan on attending LSU for mathematics and becoming an actuary.
I plan on going to Nichols to study music and hopefully become a music teacher.
After graduation, I'm pursuing to further my education at Nichols by majoring in biology and get a minor in chemistry.
I plan to attend Louisiana State University in the fall and major in mass communications because I really love to just be involved with people, be involved with the community. So my dream job is to work at a hospital or the diocesan office and to plan events such as galas or fundraisers to give back to my community.
After graduation, I plan on attending LSU and majoring in computer science with a concentration in cybersecurity.
And I plan on attending Louisiana State University and pursuing a degree in computer engineering.
After graduation, I plan to attend the University of Louisiana at Lafayette to major in chemical engineering and chemistry at the same time, and then possibly minor in materials engineering.
Yeah. After graduation, I'm going to go to LSU to get a degree in computer science.
I'm not sure what I want to study, but I do know whatever I plan to pursue, it will be serving others because that's my aspiration for life.
After graduation, I will be attending Louisiana State University. I will either major in nursing and therefore specialize in nursing or attend med school, or I will be majoring in a specific biology major and on a pre-dental track and attend Louisiana State Dental School.
I hope that I am remembered at Houma Christian School for the way I use type videos to raise the spirits of everyone on game days.
I hope I'm remembered at Terrebonne for my loving personality and all of my school spirit.
I hope to be remembered at Ellender for my pride and dedication, being involved with a lot of things in the school to show that you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
I want to be remembered at IHL for my dedication to all those clubs and sports because everyone means so much to me and I like to prove them proud.
I hope to be remembered at CCA for being me.
I would like to be remembered at Vanderbilt for my dedication to my clubs and my members in my clubs. I'm president of National Honor Society, and I try to really make it a fun club and give back to the community, and I try to make everybody enjoyable. I try to make it enjoyable for everybody.
I hope to be remembered at Terrebonne for my hard work and dedication to the school.
I hope I'm remembered at Houma Christian School for my strong faith and my leadership, and have a lasting legacy with my academics and athletics.
I hope that I'm remembered at South Terrebonne for my personality. I feel like I'm able to talk to people. I feel like people can, I make people laugh, and definitely just my personality all around.
I hope to be remembered at Ellender for my academics and my hard work and achievement that I have put in to help create a better community at this school. And I know a lot of people have seen it, and I hope that my legacy continues out.
I hope to be remembered at HL for being a nice person and just somebody that people can talk to and agree with.
I hope to be remembered at CCA for my athletic ability and just being me.
I hope to be remembered at Vanderbilt Catholic for my intelligence, my athletics, and all the things I helped at the school with. All the clubs I was in, STEM club, SGA, my tennis, powerlifting.
I hope to be remembered at Terrebonne for my leadership skills and my hard work.
For me, being nominated for this award is a great honor. It's not every day that you get nominated for awards, but this one particularly is touching to me because I did not expect to have this at all, but it's one that I've seen other people get and I've always had a desire for.
I hope I'm remembered at Houma Christian School for my dedication to my sports, clubs, and schoolwork.
I would like to be remembered at South Terrebonne for my personality, but also my work ethic. I feel like I put a lot of hard work into everything that I do. I'm in a lot of things, so I would just really like to be remembered for the hard work and dedication, and hope that inspires other people to put in that same hard work.
I hope I'm remembered here at Ellender by my artistic skills and my academics. I worked really hard to improve them throughout the year, and I hope to see people continue seeing that.
The thing I want to be remembered most for at HL is my leadership skills that I've learned in part from the band program, being a section leader. I just hope that I leave a good example for everyone coming behind me.
I hope to be remembered at CCA by my dedication to the school and just for being me.
I hope to be remembered at Banquet Catholic for my compassion and kindness to others, and also my dedication to my clubs and my sports, and my boldness and my faith.
I hope to be remembered for my hard work and personality.
I hope I'm remembered at Houma Christian for my kindness and generosity to the student body.
I hope I'm remembered at South Terrebonne for more than just the nerd, you know, maybe chemistry, maybe athletics, who knows.
I want to be remembered at Ellender for my contributions around with my art and, my academics, because my old gifted teacher, she's retired now, she wanted me to make a 36 on the ACT, and I'm getting really close with a 34. So if I can leave anything behind, it's my legacy of getting a 36 for the school.
I want to be remembered at HL for a kind heart and hoping that I can make an impact on everybody's life because they've given so much to me, so I just want to give back to my community.
I hope to be remembered at CCA for my sports athletic ability and my dedication.
I hope to be remembered at Vanderbilt Catholic for my dedication to the school and my graduating class. I've been class president for 3 years, and I've also just given a lot to them. And because I love giving back to the school, I voluntarily do it. And I hope to have been able to inspire and just provide kindness and joy in other people's lives.
My favorite moment at Houma Christian School was when I was with my beta sponsor and a few other friends, and we stayed after school and filmed a whole mini movie for our competition. We stayed till 11 o'clock. We had smoke, lights. It was really cool, and it was a fun experience with everyone.
My favorite moment at South Terrebonne was all of the band competitions that I've went to. The band has helped me grow as a person and be the loving person I am today.
My favorite moment at Ellender was definitely whenever I made the cheer team. The moment that I made it, I just knew that it was the right role for me at this school to show my pride.
I remember the most about HL is the teams that I'm on. I'm on so many different organizations, clubs, and sports that every team is different and it inspires me in different ways to just be a better person.
The thing I remember most about CCA is the family atmosphere and the generosity and how everybody just loves each other.
My most memorable moment at Vanderbilt was when I transferred my first day, freshman year, and I remember everybody just making it really welcoming and homey, and it was really hard for me to transition, and just having people by my side and adding to my support system was really memorable for me.
My most memorable moment at Terrebonne was when we went to Beta Nationals and we started rapping for a lead outside the box and we placed second at Nationals.
My favorite moment at Houma Christian School was probably when we went to our state cross-country trip in Natchitoches, and I was able to bond with my whole team and all the girls there, and it was just a really wonderful moment.
My favorite moment at South Terrebonne was when we had like a guy on the football team. He would sell cookies, and he got caught because at school you're not allowed to sell cookies, and they told him no longer selling cookies, and he still sold cookies. Well, the school found out, took his cookies. We went into the office, a couple football players, and we got caught and told Coach Babin, and Coach Babin was like, so about these cookies, right? Boy, it made us get on the line. We started running. That's definitely my favorite moment at South Terrebonne.
My favorite moment at Ellender was probably my sophomore year whenever I did attend Terrebonne because of the hurricane year. Although it did suck that I did lose my school, it showed how the community brought together and how everybody was so well put together and how we just fed back on each other and encouraged each other throughout the time.
I would say my most memorable moment yet, because you know there's still some to come, is when last year we went to bowling for state in the playoffs, and we came in second as a team.
My most memorable moment at CCA is everybody going to the Houma Christian game and just celebrating our victories over them.
So my most memorable moment at Vanderbilt Catholic was when I won regionals my sophomore year for tennis with my tennis partner, Zachary Elavizon. We worked hard. We got second place our freshman year, so we won it our sophomore year. It was just awesome. It was the most wonderful feeling ever.
My most memorable moment at Terrebonne High School was when we won Homecoming Olympics during Homecoming Week. It was just a very exciting and fun night.
In my free time, I enjoy playing sports recreationally. I also enjoy going and spending time with my girlfriend, whether that be playing board games, watching TV, or just going to the grocery store to get groceries for dinner.
My favorite moment at Houma Christian School was whenever we got all 7th through 12th grade to sing at chapel, and it was a very touching moment to be able to worship our Savior all together.
So a couple of my favorite moments at South Terrebonne include the South of Fouge competition this year for the band, when my glasses fell down my face and I really couldn't see anything. So it was a little funky, but it was fun. Definitely waking up early Ellender morning and going and driving all the way to Martin Luther King to the Waffle House, and eating dinner with powerlifting, like before competitions.
My favorite moment at Ellender is probably the pep rallies we have here. I did participate in my junior year, and it was pretty fun to see the spirit here at Ellender.
The thing I'll remember most about HL is probably going to be the band program. It's just amazing, everything they do. And it's been one of the most enjoyable parts of going to HL for me.
My most memorable moment, as you say, is when I first walked my little brother Easton in on his first day for kindergarten. He was excited about being a big kid at big school.
My most memorable moment at Vanderbilt was when we played in the state tournament for softball last year, because seeing our hard work and dedication that we put in throughout the season, before the season pay off, and just working together as a team was really inspirational for me.
My most memorable moments at Terrebonne is probably from the swim team. It's a wonderful environment.
My favorite moment at Houma Christian was when my class and I traveled to Europe. We just bonded in just like those 9 days.
Some of my favorite moments from South Terrebonne would have to include hanging out with the band, playing stand tunes for football games. Those are always great. Working out in the gym with the rest of the powerlifting team, having rock music blaring in your ears. It's just magical.
My most memorable moment out there was my sophomore year when everything was a little chaotic, but it was very unforgettable. It was my first year out there because my freshman year I was virtual, so I didn't get to experience anything. But I was only there for a month before we had to go to Terrebonne because of the hurricane. But there I met many different people from different backgrounds. I've made strong friendships to this day.
I find at HL they're just so kind and motivating, especially the staff and the teachers who pour into me.
My most memorable moment at CCA is when I was in kindergarten watching all the high schoolers just playing sports.
My most memorable moment at Vanderbilt was when our cross-country team won state 4 years in a row. That was just very fulfilling through all of our struggles and triumphs. And then also my senior year, we did not win, but being a team captain for that team and motivating those girls and being able to experience the love for one another and support, it was amazing. Even though we didn't win, our love for each other and our just dedication to this sport was great enough.
First off, I want to commend our nominees. You really are special. You have really achieved, but keep in mind that every one of you are winners tonight. And I do pray and hope, having worked in the court system for 36 years, that you're going to come back to Houma when you finish your schooling. We need you in this parish. I would ask all the nominees to stand up for us, please. How about a round of applause? The future of our parish. Thank y'all very much. And I'd ask that their parents and guardians stand up because behind every good child is a wonderful parent. Mom, dads, guardians, thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Once again, how about a round of applause for that delicious meal? At this time, we'd like to have our greetings from Mr. Ryan Page on behalf of Mr. Jason Bergeron, our parish president.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here, and on behalf of Jason Bergeron, the new administration, I just wanted to say congratulations to all of you. We know the hard work that went into you getting to this point. It is an amazing feat, and we wish you all the best going forward. Like Mr. Dunkelman just said, I really hope and pray that so many of you do return back to Terrebonne Parish, and that is what our administration is tasked with in terms of making this place a better place to live, a better place to work, and a better place to come back to. So we wish you all the best going forward. Encouraging young leadership is something that we have a strong passion for. So stay focused, stay on that. We really appreciate all that you've done. And we wish you all the best going forward. So thank you for being here tonight. And on behalf of the administration, I'd like to say thanks again for the opportunity. So again, on your pursuit going forward, staying focused. And I know that in the past, there's been the administration extended a summer internship as far as to the winter. I'd like to encourage that and present that again. So if there's a way that we can link up afterwards, we'd like to certainly make that happen and meet up this summer to continue. Anyone who's staying around this summer or is able to this summer, please get in touch with me and we try to make that happen through the parish. So thanks again, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you, Ryan. At this time, I'd like to call forward Mr. Bubba Orgeron, Superintendent of the Terrebonne Parish School Boards, for greetings. I told him behind every good student is a wonderful teacher. God bless you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. American Legion, thank you all for having us, and we appreciate all that you do and you've done, so appreciate you so much. So tonight we applaud the remarkable achievements of our Teenagers of the Year for Terrebonne Parish. These outstanding young individuals have not only excelled academically, but have also demonstrated exceptional leadership and dedication to community service. Their impact is a testament to the incredible potential within our youth, inspiring us all to strive for excellence. Congratulations to our Teenagers of the Year, a shining example of positive, differences young people can make in a community. That speech was compliments of the generative AI program ChatGPT. So let me talk about AI just for a brief moment. So I'd like to find out, students, how many of you, raise your hand, use I don't even know what it's called, My AI on Snapchat? How many of you use that weekly or some form of AI? Really? Raise your hand loud and proud. One? I'm having a hard time believing that. I don't know. Blind, I don't know about that. If you're not using it, it's going to become part of your world, like it or not. All of us, for that matter. I talked to some kids. We have a student senate, Mr. Dillon and I, and they use it for such things as coordinating their outfits for school. What shoes match with the belts, all of that kind of stuff. Matter of fact, I read an article today that people are wearing wearable AI that serves as a life coach for people. Almost like a mediator for God. So whether we like it or not, it's coming. So students, I want you to just know this. Here's my advice for you tonight. Whether we like it or not, it's going to take over a lot of things in our world. However, it'll never take over these things that you possess. Number one, hard work and positive outlook. It's not going to take that over. You're here because of that. So no matter what computers and technology can do, that's not going to change. You're going to have to continue to work hard for your success, right? Number two, it's never going to serve or take the place of your servant's heart. That's part of why you're here. You've given back something we encourage you to continue to do. Give back. It's not about you, it's how you can take your successes and help somebody else. Think about that. Third thing, it's never going to take the place of God. Even though some people think that, it's never going to do that. So when you're in a bind, lean on God and not technology. And as the Bible says, He'll make your path straight. And finally, it'll never take the place of your heart and your love for people and God's creations. Keep that in mind. As you move forward and your successes come down the line for you, follow those 4 principles and other things that technology will never do for you. We're proud of you. Like the speaker said so far, we hope you come back to Terrebonne Parish. Have an adventure, go far away, great place to come back, raise your family, and start your career here in Terrebonne Parish. Thank you so much, kids and parents, for what you've done, for you being here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. At this time, I'd like to call forward Mrs. Christine Strickland, Chair of the Board of Houma Terrebonne Chamber of Commerce. Not here? Okay. At this time, then, we will move into the recognition and awards to the nominees by school principals or representatives. First school is going to be Mr. Richard Starr with Terrebonne High School, or a representative thereof.
Good evening. Again, my name is Richard Starr, and I am the principal of Terrebonne High School. Just to echo a few things, I'd like to thank the American Legion for hosting this nice, great event. I'd like to congratulate all the nominees as well as their families on a great job so far and continued good work. And I'd also like to thank the Lewis Miller TCT students for the great food tonight. Our first nominee tonight is Miss Brianna Dryden. Brianna is the daughter of Cassidy and Scotty Dryden. She currently holds a 4.3 GPA. She has been a member of a 4-year member of Student Council, Beta, Campus for Christ, and Tigerettes. She has been a 2-year member of the National Honor Society, as well as a member of the Homecoming Court. During her 4 years of high school, Brianna has held the offices of President of Student Council, District 4 Secretary for Louisiana's Association of Student Council, Recording Secretary for Student Council, Freshman Class President, Vice President of Beta, National Beta's Louisiana State Representative, Beta Historian, Beta Executive Board, and Campus for Christ President, Campus for Christ Chaplain, and Tigerette Chaplain. Brianna has also danced at Benita's Dance Studio for the past 15 years, where she's also been a student teacher for 4 years and has taught the ages ranging from 2 all the way up to 14. In addition, Brianna has been chosen as Terrebonne High School's Student of the Year. She was the Terrebonne Parish Student of the Year, and she is a Region Zone 3 Student of the Year nominee. And after high school, Brianna plans to attend Southeastern University to major in nursing. Miss Brianna Dryden. Our next nominee is Miss Evelyn Hale. Evelyn is the daughter of Anna and Eric Hale. Evelyn is a three-sport athlete participating in cross-country, swimming, and tennis. She's made the second team all-district and all-parish team for cross-country, along with making all-district swim team for 4 years. Along with sports, she's also a member of the band as well as the Crimson Bells guard team, where she helped the band to a top 10 finish in the state marching festival. Evelyn has placed honorable mention in the state science fair in 9th grade and has won multiple awards on all of her science fair projects. Outside of school, she is active with her church youth group, volunteering out in the community. Evelyn plans to attend LSU to major in computer science. Evelyn Hale. Our third nominee is Brooke Henning. Brooke is the daughter of Natalie and Garth Henning. Brooke has been involved in leadership roles with student government for the past 4 years and has served on the executive boards. She is actively participating in clubs including Beta, Campus for Christ, and National Honor Society. Brooke has been a 4-year member of both varsity cheer and girls soccer. She was recently selected to the all academic composite team for girls soccer because of her diligence and her drive for success. In addition to cheer and soccer, Brooke has been a competitive dancer for 15 years. It is now a teacher in the dance studio. She loves to read, and her favorite thing to do is go to concert with her 3 siblings. Next year, Brooke plans to attend Nicholls State University and major in allied health. Brooke Henning. The nominees from Terrebonne High School.
Ladies. Next, we'd like to call up Houma Christians, Mr. Ben Buffkin or Mrs. A. Toops.
Good evening. My name is Ben Buffkin. I'm the pastor at Living Word Church, and I am the headmaster at Houma Christian School. So I'd like to thank the American Legion for hosting this event. I'd like to say congratulations to all the students. So our first candidate from Houma Christian School is Gabriela Delgado. Gabriela is the daughter of Donald and Wendy Delgado. She is a senior who enjoys running and baking. Gabriela has had many academic achievements and is very involved in clubs and activities at Houma Christian. She is a multi-year member and is a current president of the Houma Christian National Honor Society. She has been a member of Beta and Fellowship of Christian Athletes for all of her high school years. She was also voted onto our school spirit court and serves on our school spirit committee. She has maintained a GPA of 4.23, and she was Houma Christian Student of the Year in her 8th grade year. Gabriela is very involved in sports and also dedicates her time to volunteering. She has played on many sports teams at HCS, including varsity volleyball, basketball, indoor and outdoor track, and cross country. Gabriella has won many honors at the parish, district, and state levels for track and cross country. She is currently the team captain of the varsity cross country team, as well as being nominated as one of the top 10 runners to watch in Terrebonne Parish. Gabriella has served her community in countless ways by dedicating over 200 hours throughout her whole career at Houma Christian School. She volunteers time through the Beta Club, her church, and her school to help with service projects. One of Gabriella's teachers, Miss Maggie Stakem, said this: "After more than 2 decades of classroom instruction, I've noticed that there are certain students who stand out. Gabriella would be at the top of my list. In class, she is a thoughtful, hardworking student and an impressive writer who also lends a mature voice to the class. Outside of academic work, Gabriella is a leader, but never one to seek the spotlight. Instead, she prefers to stand back and to help others. Gabriella is kind and encouraging, serving as a role model for all of our students. Gabriella plans to attend the University of Monroe while participating in cross-country, indoor, and outdoor track as a mid-distance runner and pursuing a degree in biology with a minor in chemistry. I present to you Gabriella Delgado." Our second candidate from Houma Christian is Owen Terrio. Owen is the son of Donnie and Tori Terrio. Owen is a senior who enjoys going camping with his family, creating videos, and running. Owen's academic achievements include maintaining a 4.15 GPA, being a member of and current president of the SGA, being a member and current reporter of Beta, as well as being in the National Honor Society and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Owen is very involved in school and community events and service projects. He is currently a member of 4-H and has held various positions, including president and reporter. He was also a member and the treasurer of Terrebonne Parish Junior Leaders for two years straight. He is a leader of the Houma Christian Media Team, a member of the worship team, yearbook, and was voted onto the school Spirit Court. He is currently a member of the cross-country team and has lettered in our varsity tennis and varsity bowling teams. He also lettered his sophomore year in drumline, playing the tenor for the Warrior Band. Owen has served his community in various ways by giving over 300 hours of service throughout his career at Houma Christian School. Through donation drives, hurricane help, serving through his church, countless hours of time filming and editing various school and community functions. Outside of school, Owen works at Zach's and helps with marketing as part of his personal business, Hype Heights Media. Owen also dedicates his time yearly to organize a Christmas light show at his home known as Bayou Side Lights. Our Beta sponsor and media coordinator, Ms. Christy Hebert, said this: "Owen has many great qualities. However, the one that is most impressive is how he selflessly donates his time to our school with his efforts to our media program. He spends hours outside of school recording, editing, and publishing for our media team. He has a unique gift, and I am so thankful that he has shared it with our school. Owen's talents will truly be missed. Owen plans to attend Franciscan Missionaries of Our Lady University to pursue a degree in radiologic technology or to study to be a PA. I present to you Owen Terrio." The next candidate from Houma Christian is Ella Ventura. Ella Ventura is the daughter of Eric Ventura and Julie Foray. She is a senior who enjoys working out, traveling, and playing tennis. Some of Ella's academic achievements include maintaining a 4.15 grade point average and being a member of and current secretary of the SGA. Ella is also the current vice president of 4-H, having previously also held the positions of secretary and treasurer. She is a member of Beta, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and the current president of the National the NHS. Ella is also involved in many sports and activities at HCS. She is currently a member of varsity track and field, varsity tennis, and a member of the powerlifting team. She served this fall as a manager of the football team and was manager of the Winter Guard team for 3 years. Ella is also a member of the media team, school spirit committee, and was voted onto the school spirit court. She has served her community in various ways by volunteering over 300 hours of service throughout her years at Houma Christian School. This includes assisting with prepping boxes for Operation Christmas Child, serving in various ways through her church, helping after the hurricane, and volunteering to tutor children after school. Our Beta and Winter Guard sponsor, Ms. Christy Aber, had this to say: Ella has dedicated countless hours helping me in Winter Guard and Beta throughout her high school years. She serves with a genuine heart and always is ready to jump into action when needed. She is a selfless, dedicated team player who is invaluable to me, and Ella plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville to pursue a degree in chemistry with a minor in biology. I present to you Ella Ventura. Our final Houma Christian candidate is Sarah Zing. Sarah is the daughter of Jen and Kenneth Zing. She is a senior who enjoys traveling, playing piano, and spending time with her siblings and friends. Sarah has had numerous academic achievements and is very involved at Houma Christian. She has maintained a grade point average of 4.24 and is a member of the National Honor Society. She is also a current member of Beta and the student and the SGA. Sarah is a member of 4-H and serves as this year's secretary and treasurer. She was nominated for Homecoming Court this year and was voted our 2023 Homecoming Queen. Sarah is involved in many school activities and volunteer opportunities. She is currently a member and captain of the varsity swimming team, a recipient of a state bronze medal, and was recognized on the All Bayou High School Swim League team. Sarah is also a member of the varsity tennis team. Outside of school, she enjoys playing the piano and has received 8 consecutive superior ratings at a festival held by the National Federation of Music. Sarah has served her community in various ways by dedicating countless hours of service throughout her time at Houma Christian School. This includes helping with the recovery after the hurricanes, serving the community through a church, and volunteering with Terrebonne Special Olympics in swimming. Our swim coach, team coach, Ms. Dawn Miller, said this: Sarah Zing is an exceptional young adult who exemplifies hard work and determination. Her kind and helpful nature, paired with her positive attitude, inspires and motivates those that are all around her. She is respected and admired by her teachers, coaches, classmates, and teammates. Sarah plans to attend LSU to pursue a degree in computer engineering. I present to you Sarah Zing. These are our candidates from Houma Christian School.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call forward Mr. Jason Hutchinson with Covenant Christian.
Get my personal assistant out. We'll also thank the American Legion for having this fine event. And quite honestly, I think it's fitting that we do such a thing in such a hallowed location. I would encourage you, if you haven't had the opportunity, to visit this place if you ever get a chance and learn about the sacrifice and dedication of those individuals that are all highlighted in the back. One of my personal cool features is at Ellender Memorial High School, when it was a junior high school, Augustine Brown was my principal. He's located back there as one of the original Tuskegee Airmen in World War II. Again, if you ever get the opportunity, please visit. Ladies and gentlemen, our first nominee is Miss Bethany Neville. Bethany is a senior at Covenant Christian and has attended Covenant Christian since kindergarten. She is the daughter of Mr. Leonard Neville III and Miss Shannon Neville. Bethany listed her favorite subjects as Biology 2 and Algebra 1. She hopes to attend the University of Lafayette and obtain her bachelor's degree in nursing, where she would like to work as a traveling nurse. Sorry, Ms. Peoples, she won't be available right offhand. Bethany is a student athlete who has maintained a 3.48 GPA during her high school career. She has been a member of our girls' volleyball and basketball teams. During her time at CCA as a student athlete, she has earned the following recognitions. Back in the 8th grade, she was a member of the Terrebonne Parish All-State basketball game, a Bioregion All-Star volleyball team player, the 2023 Lafayette Travel Player of the Week, a Barker Volleyball Athlete of the Week, first team All-District Volleyball in our district. She also presently serves as captain of her basketball team. Bethany is a member of the National Honor Society and Beta Club at Covenant, and she has also represented CCA at the American Legion Girls State at Northwestern University in Natchitoches. One of her teachers said about her, although she has a list of accolades both academically and athletically, her character is what usually stands out the most. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Bethany Neville. Our next nominee is Miss Lillian Lily Ostheimer. Lily has attended Covenant Christian also since kindergarten. She is the daughter of Arthur and Amy Ostheimer. In her busy schedule on and off campus, Lily has maintained a 4.0 GPA during her high school career at Covenant Christian Academy. Lily loves English literature, but dancing is her favorite hobby. Lily hopes to attend Nicholls State University, where she wants to major in pre-med biology. And her dream, as she said, is to help everyone have access to the necessary health care that they need to flourish in life. During her time at CCA, Lily has participated in the following, and her natural-born leadership and commitment to service is evident. She serves as secretary of our Beta Club. She is the treasurer of Student Council. She's the co-captain of our Lionettes dance team. She has helped organize the interactive games for our elementary and middle school games during pep rallies. She has assisted with the creation and choreography of dances for our junior varsity Lionettes team. Lily has also served as a delegate to the American Legion Girls State at Northwestern University in Natchitoches. She spends one Saturday a month at the food bank. She hopes that now that dance season is over, she'll have opportunity to do more in that capacity. One teacher wrote of Lily, "I witness her love and compassion for people. She notices and interacts with students from all groups. Income and popularity does not deter or motivate her to do so." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lily Ostheimer. Our next nominee is Mr. Kyler Robichaud. Kyler has attended Covenant Christian Academy since kindergarten. He is the son of Chris and Zoe Robichaud. Kyler is the epitome of a student athlete. He has maintained a 3.93 grade point average during his CCA career. Kyler listed his hobbies as weightlifting and playing football and basketball. During his time at CCA, Kyler has participated in the following, both as a member or in a leadership capacity. Kyler serves as president of our chapter of the National Honor Society, a captain of our football team. He is a member of our Beta Club, and Kyler is a contributing member of our football and basketball teams as well, where he serves as church impact ministry, also where he mentors and tutors athletes and students. He was voted Barker Honda Player of the Week. He was voted a homecoming court, He is a Student of the Month recipient for respect of others. We have different themes that we do throughout our monthly Student of the Month, and the month of respect, he won that award. Multiple honor roll recognitions during his entire career at Covenant, especially during high school. His coach wrote of him, "Kyler is the type of young man that coaches dream of coaching, and he is willing to sacrifice self-goals for team goals." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyler Robichaud. Our final nominee is Mr. Landon Winslow. Landon has also attended Covenant Christian since kindergarten. He is the son of Lakeitha Rainey. Landon, a student athlete, has maintained a 3.19 grade point average during his career at CCA. He lists his favorite school subjects as math and history. He enjoys playing sports and working out. During his time at CCA, Landon has participated in the following. He has been a member of CCA's football, basketball team, and basketball teams, where he served as team council of football, which is our leadership council of the varsity football team. He is a member of the chapter of the National Beta Club. He is in the community. He serves as a member of the NAACP youth chapter in Houma. He is team captain of both our football team and basketball team this school year. One teacher wrote of him, "As a teacher, I appreciate his desire and his willingness to lead the classroom discussions on challenging topics." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Landon Winslow.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call forward Ms. Jenny Medina Hamilton with Vanderbilt Catholic High School.
Good evening. I am Jenny Hamilton. I'm the principal at Vanderbilt Catholic High School, and just want to thank the American Legion for this wonderful event. It's one of my favorite things to do every year with our students, and it has been such an honor to get to know so many of the students in our parish who are doing such amazing things, and we're honored to be able to share this evening with our students and your students all together to be able to celebrate the wonderful things that are happening in our schools and in our communities. I do echo what everyone else has said, that we do hope to see these young folks come back as adults and continue to give back to our community and be productive citizens here among all of us. At this time, I'd like to hand it over to our senior counselor, Ms. Bliss Cunningham, who'll tell you a little bit more about each of our students.
Thank you, Ms. Hamilton. Our first nominee is Maya Boss. Maya has been a student at Vanderbilt Catholic since she was in the 9th grade. It's not always easy to come into high school as a new student, but Maya seemed to adjust quicker than most. I didn't start to get to know Maya until later in her junior year, but I've been very fortunate to get to know her better this school year. Once Maya was a student at Vanderbilt, she didn't waste any time getting involved on campus. She's been a member of the Quiz Bowl team, Green Team, National Honor Society, and Vision 153 Equity Club. As a member of the National Honor Society and Vision 153 team, Maya has volunteered her time during her lunch period to help other students who struggle academically. She's also created gift bags to hand out to our local homeless population and helped host a breakfast for our maintenance staff to show her appreciation for the work they do daily. Knowing Maya, these will not be her last efforts to do some good within her school community and the community at large. While highly involved in our school community, Maya is also involved in community organizations such as travel volleyball and has held jobs at local businesses where she's learned the importance of hard work and time management. I've personally been able to witness the time and effort that Maya puts into making sure that she always gives her best effort, especially this past week. She has great organizational skills and is just methodical in her approach to excellence. But more than any of her academic achievements or co-curricular involvement, I'm most impressed with who Maya is as a person. She's one of our most personable students. She exudes a level of self-confidence that is rare to find in a teenager. One of my favorite things about writing these speeches is asking teachers about students. Maya was consistently described as honest, true to herself, confident, hardworking, self-assured, creative, and heartfelt. Maya will definitely be missed when she goes off to the University of Alabama, where she'll be a pre-med major with the goal of becoming a cardiologist or dermatologist. Maya Boss. Our next nominee is Dominic LaBeouf. When reading the resumes our students submit to participate in this competition, I learned so much about Dominic. I was aware that he's ranked at the top of his class and has impressive academic achievements, but I was not aware that his lifelong love of learning stretched far outside of the classroom. In his free time, Dominic puts his love of learning into action. While I spend my free time watching The Real Housewives, Dominic spends his free time creating and inventing and building. He has built a self-playing piano, an automatic drink machine, a mini water pump, a mini automatic bowling alley, a 3D printed rocket, and an automatic bed maker. I would really like one of those, Dominic. And these are just a few of his inventions. He's also the owner of his own Etsy business called Innovative Inventions, where he sells custom 3D printed objects. He's owned this business since 9th grade. If Dominic has already earned such lofty achievements in his young life, I can only imagine what he'll achieve next. No stranger to hard work, Dominic is always pushing himself to achieve more. Whether it's improving his ranking in tennis or lifting heavier in powerlifting, I don't think Dominic knows how to settle for average. His determination and drive were noted by every teacher I spoke to. They commented, while Dominic can be a man of few words in class, everybody listens closely when he speaks. Another teacher remarked that Dominic quietly appears to have it all together. I've always loved the saying that insecurities scream while confidence is quiet, and Dominic, your teachers and your peers see your quiet confidence. It's noticed and admired by many. Dominic plans to attend either LA Tech or North Carolina State University, where he'll major in either electrical or aeronautical engineering. Dominic could very well go all the way in school by working towards his PhD and plans to own his own technology-based business. No matter what you do or where you go, your Terrier family will always be incredibly proud of you. Dominic LaBeouf. Our next nominee is Ella Rao. Ella is by far one of our most well-rounded students. Her consistency, drive, and dedication to her academic success, co-curricular activities, and family are admired by all who know her. Ella is one of those students who spent countless hours on campus outside of the school day. She's been a vital part of the spirit of our school since she walked onto campus almost 5 years ago. Ella can always be counted on to volunteer her time, show up, and be of service to her school community. She's led and coordinated many events on campus through our Christmas Project, Campus Ministry, and Hope Buddies program. While Ella is a member of many clubs on campus, she doesn't just sign up to be a member. She actively participates and is known to be a reliable member and leader. Many students choose to join a club or team for a year or two and then quit after the shine wears off, but not Ella. She's been a 4-year member of the photography club, varsity softball team, and varsity volleyball team, while she's a 5-year member of organizations such as the Hope Buddy Club and Pro-Life Club. Ella's involvement doesn't end with school activities either. She's provided babysitting services in her time off, and when she was in the ninth grade, and has organized and implemented activities for children to enjoy at the annual Row Fest that is held here in our community each year. Once Ella graduates, she plans to attend Louisiana State University. While Ella isn't certain of her major just yet, she hopes to have a career where she can plan events and fundraisers while connecting with people within her community. I'd like to think we all do our best to see our students as more than just students. We try to see the whole person. After speaking with Ella's teachers, many of them stated that they are often so moved by the way Ella lives her life through her interactions with her peers. Ella has been described as a peacemaker who is kind, gentle, and empathetic. A certain AP English teacher may have described Ella as both calming and feisty, all at the same time, but in the best possible way. I haven't had many conversations with Ella during her time at Vanderbilt, but when I think of the time we have spent together, I've been so touched by the love she has for her family. To Ella's parents, you've raised a truly lovely human, and we've been so grateful to have her as a part of our Terrier family. Ella Rao. Our final nominee is Grayson Schexnayder. Grayson is truly a leader in our school, and she's been this way since she's been in the 8th grade. She quickly made a name for herself when she was chosen as our 8th grade Student of the Year. Most recently, she was chosen as our 12th grade Student of the Year as well. This has been quite the week for Grayson. Not only is she being honored here tonight, but she's had her interview for the Student of the Year competition just a few days ago. Grayson, you are so deserving of all the acknowledgement you've received and no doubt will continue to receive throughout this school year. Throughout her time at Vanderbilt, Grayson has held the titles of Junior High Student Government President, National Junior Honor Society President, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade President, Pro-Life Club President, and Bridge Team Leader. As president of so many organizations, she's done such a beautiful job at encouraging her peers to take action, come together, and make events a success. Teachers describe Grayson's ability to rally the troops and bring people together as an inspiring thing to witness. While she has the gift of leadership, she also knows how to be a team player. Through her time in co-curricular activities such as SGA, tennis, and cross-country, she shows that she shines even when she isn't front and center. The way she supports her peers and teammates is really something to see. When Grayson leaves Vanderbilt, she plans to attend Louisiana State University, where she'll major in biochemistry with plans to become a dentist and own her own family dental clinic in the future. You've now heard about Grayson, the student, the leader, and the athlete, but the person is even better. She's compassionate, considerate, driven, and engaged. That personality of hers is contagious. She probably doesn't realize it, but her positivity and genuinely pleasant nature often influences the adults on campus, myself included. You can't help but walk away from a conversation with Grayson without a smile on your face. Students like her help us to remember why we do what we do. I'm so fortunate to have been able to witness this part of her journey. Grayson Schexnayder.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call forward Miss Marquita Grant with Ellender Memorial High School.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank the American Legion for hosting this wonderful event. It is an honor to be in the presence of such wonderful students who are not only selfless, but great role models and are already productive citizens in this society. I'd like to start off with our first nominee, Abigail Benoit. Abigail is the daughter of Deanna Benoit and Darryl Benoit. Change starts from action, but to have change means to have respect for yourself, others, and the organization or idea that needs to be addressed. Making a difference starts with you, but having the trust, drive, and determination to keep pushing for it is where the change starts. These wise words came from Ms. Abigail Benoit. Abigail has a passion for leaving a positive impact on others and helping them reach their highest potential. Abigail is involved in campus and is sure to leave her mark. Her involvements include band as a woodwind captain, senior class secretary, cheerleading co-captain, National Beta Club, and National Honor Society. While being active in these extracurriculars, Abigail gives her all to her rigorous academic studies. She works tirelessly to prepare her demanding major of biological sciences pre-medicine by selecting the most challenging high school and college dual enrollment courses. Abigail has taken the courses and maintains well over a 4.0 grade point average while working at the local Starbucks as a trainer. Abigail's faith in God and giving back to her community is her guiding force. She enjoys tutoring the youth in woodwind lessons and serves as a church mentor. Abigail was recently confirmed at Annunciata Catholic Church. Her plans after high school are to attend LSU, to pursue a degree in biological sciences pre-med, to become a physician. She aspires to be a doctor to help the community learn to take care of themselves. I present to you Ms. Abigail Benoit. Our second nominee is Ms. Kathy Bowie. Kathy is the daughter of An Nguyen and Tuan Bui. Kathy is a proud first-generation Vietnamese American with big dreams, great desires, and a passion for life. She is an honors student that works hard for her achievements and great successes. Kathy's involvement at Ellender include being a member of the amazing Patriot Brigade, Terrebonne Parish Talented Arts Program, the Student Council, Computer Science Club, and Ellender's Esports Club. She is passionate about science, technology, engineering, and math. Kathy wants to be a pillar and role model for more females to take interest in this STEM area. During the school day, Kathy puts her all into maintaining a very high grade point average and participates in our college dual enrollment courses. When she's not at school, she's participating in her catechism and will confirm with the name St. Catherine of Bologna. Kathy is very proud of some of her accomplishments, which include scoring platinum on the Work Keys test, maintaining ABN A honor roll throughout school, being nominated for Student of the Year, the American Legion Teenager of the Year Award. This year, she placed second for the Terrebonne Parish Christmas card contest. After graduation, Kathy plans to continue her studies at LSU in Baton Rouge to major in mathematics. Her ultimate career goal is to become an actuary. And for those that may not know, an actuary analyzes the financial costs of risk and uncertainty using mathematics, statistics, and financial theory for businesses and clients. I present to you Ms. Kathy Bowie. Our next nominee is Mr. Evan Foray. Evan is the son of Deborah Foray and John Foray. Evan is a current senior attending Ellender. His favorite subjects are math, band, and choir. Evan's time is spent participating in the following extracurricular activities: cheerleading, where he's co-captain; band, where he's captain of his section; bowling, cross-country, National Beta Club as the president; National Honor Society, and being a member of the Louisiana Music Educators Association All-State Honor Choir. When he isn't doing activities for these organizations, he attends and volunteers at his church, Annunciata Catholic Church. He is a faithful member and serves on the Youth Council and was recently appointed as the youth representative on the Pastoral Council. He has spearheaded many fundraisers and events to help better both his church and community. With the heart of volunteering, his church recognized him with the St. Dominic Award 11 years in a row for his outstanding effort to the service of God. Evan has always worked to make both his school and his home a community better. When he's not participating in school events, Evan is found working hard at Chick-fil-A. His hard work there doesn't go unnoticed either, as he was promoted to be a certified trainer. Evan does all of this while maintaining well over a 4.0 grade point average and taking tough dual enrollment college credits. Upon graduation, he will also be attending LSU to major in child and family studies to become a child life specialist. Evan models his life and relationships with others from the quote, "Be the change you want to see in the world" by Gandhi. I present to you Mr. Evan Foray. Last but definitely not least, I have the honor of presenting to you Mr. Philip Nguyen. Philip is the son of Ngoc Nguyen and Yen Nguyen. When given an opportunity, never give it up, seize it, are words that he lives by. Philip is a proud Vietnamese American. Philip works steadily and plans meticulously to set himself up for success. He absolutely loves math and is captivated by formulas, numbers, and functions. While he loves math, another subject area has his heart, and that is being visual arts. Philip is a gifted and talented art student and a gifted student for academics. His art capabilities have garnered him the opportunity to make graphic designs for organizations, school clubs such as the band, and individuals. Philip was a third-place winner in the Terrebonne Parish Christmas card competition. Throughout his academic career, he has been a member of various organizations, participated in both local and state competitions, and received awards for his interests and academic prowess, including National Beta Club, National Honor Society, literary rallies, perfect leap scores, Student of the Year, top scholar, and maintained A honor roll, just to name a few. Philip loves a challenge and ensures to take the most demanding courses, both high school and collegiately, through dual enrollment. He wants to make sure he takes advantage of the opportunities he is offered since his parents were not afforded the same. One of Philip's most proudest achievements is earning a 33 on the ACT test. He's challenging himself to get the perfect score. He also has over a 4.0 grade point average. While he does take his academics seriously, he does find time to stay involved at his Buddhist temple. He performs at certain events and assists the nuns when needed. Philip plans to attend LSU to study computer science. I present to you Philip Nguyen.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call forward Ms. Madge Gautreaux with South Terrebonne.
Good evening. Our first nominee is Isabella Allen, daughter of Naomi LaBeouf. Isabella is a proud member of the $1 Million Band, where she has served as drill master, quartermaster, and section leader. She is also an active member of Band Council. She was recognized as Band Sweetheart this year and was also on the homecoming court. Isabella has served as class president and is a member of the Student Council, where she serves on the executive board for the past 4 years. She's president of the National Honor Society and serves as parish reporter for 4-H. She has also served as a member of the 4-H parish board for 3 years. Isabella is a member of the Drama Club, where she has served as secretary and currently serves as treasurer. She is very active in her community, serving as a community youth group leader, where she works with younger students and actively volunteers for her community. Her ecology teacher and drama director stated that Isabella is a leader in all senses of the word. She does not seem to comprehend the word fail. She sees I'm possible in every impossible situation. Isabella maintains a 4.1887 GPA, and she plans to attend Louisiana State University in the fall to major in accounting with a minor in business and agriculture. Isabella Allen. Our next nominee is Cody LaBeouf. Cody is the son of Jill and Ron LaBeouf. As a scholar athlete, Cody maintains a 4.3279 GPA while participating in powerlifting and swimming. In the past 4 years, he has received numerous academic and athletic awards and recognition. Cody is a member of Student Council, 4-H, National Honor Society, and the $1 Million Band. He serves in a variety of leadership roles, including low brass section leader for band, as well as the loading crew leader. He is also class captain for boys weights and conditioning and chairs various committees for Student Council. Cody is involved in community organizations such as Terrebonne Parish 4-H Junior Leaders Club and the East Houma Bayou Stingrays swim team. He has served as both vice president and president of 4-H Junior Leaders and participated in the Barataria Terrebonne National Estuary Program. His AP chemistry teacher stated that Cody is an impressive young man with tremendous character and integrity. In his 22 years of teaching, Cody ranks as one of the most academically gifted students he's had the opportunity to teach. After graduation, Cody plans to attend the University of Louisiana at Lafayette and dual major in chemistry and chemical engineering with a minor in materials engineering. He plans to work in the field of materials science as a researcher. Cody LaBeouf. Our next nominee is Carmen Robichaud. Carmen is the daughter of Mary and Alan Robichaud Jr. She has a 4.2182 GPA and has maintained honor roll throughout high school while participating in multiple extracurricular and community activities. Carmen is a very active student who participates in powerlifting, drama club, National Honor Society, Student Council, 4-H, and band. She has placed in multiple district, regional, and state powerlifting competitions and currently holds the school record for bench press in her weight class. As part of the Drama Club, Carmen has served as a backstage manager and secretary, and she currently serves as vice president. She also serves as National Honor Society secretary and Student Council president. In addition, she is serving her 3rd consecutive year as secretary for Terrebonne Parish Junior Leaders, and she volunteers in the community through activities such as the Pirates and Boots Festival and assisting on the Nichols Forum. Carmen is the section leader for both trumpet and mellophone sections of the $1 Million Band and serves as the band vice president. Her honors chemistry teacher stated that Carmen is an impressive young woman with tremendous character and integrity. Her ability to be so involved in extracurricular activities and community activities and still maintain high academic standards is a testament to her leadership abilities. After graduation, Corman plans to attend Louisiana State University to study pre-law and double major in criminology and history with the goal of becoming a prosecutor. Corman Robichaud. Our final nominee is Brooks Wunstall. Brooks is the son of Suzanne and Blight Wunstall. He enjoys spending time with his family, watching sports with his dad and brothers, and giving back to his community. Brooks maintains a 3.8 GPA and is a volunteer for the Blue Boot Foundation Rodeo, which brings awareness to the prevention of childhood drowning. As a part of his community service efforts, Brooks believes in serving our elderly and advocating for our armed forces veterans. Brooks served as a captain on the football team and is a member of the track and field team. He is also a member of the National Honor Society and Student Council. Brooks has received many athletic accolades, including first team all-district football and top 10 Tri-Parish preseason award, among many others. His school counselor, Ms. Fields, stated, "What stands out most about Brooks's ability to manage his time is that he's involved in various school activities, but still makes time for other important things. Brooks is goal-oriented and goes above and beyond to accomplish those goals." After graduation, Brooks plans to attend Nicholls State University to earn a degree in public relations and then continue his education at LSU to work on his master's in sports management. Brooks Wunstall.
Next, I would like to call up Ms. Christy Yillick with the Home Schools Association.
Hi, my name is Christy Illick, and I'm the Homeschool Louisiana District Rep for Southeast Louisiana. It is a great privilege for our local homeschool community to once again be invited to participate in the Teenager of the Year program. I would like to thank Mr. Lee Schaefer and the American Legion and everyone else who has worked so hard to bring this event together. For reasons unknown to me, I only have one nominee this year, which was surprising since the numbers of families that start homeschooling and continue through graduation is rapidly rising in our area as well as in our state and through our country. With that being said, it was with great honor that I introduce to you my one nominee for Teenager of the Year, Adam Massey. Adam Massey is the son of Don and Mary Massey and has been homeschooled his entire school career. Adam has a strong work ethic and has shown a deep dedication to serving his community. In addition to his regular school studies, he has a part-time job at the USDA Sugarcane Research Facility. Dual enrolls through Southeastern University online, is an altar server, a middle school CCD teacher at St. Anthony Bayou Black, serves the community through various participation service projects, and also helps his family in a multitude of ways. All of these are done with a joyful and willing attitude. Some of the favorite ways he has served the community are through volunteering at the food bank, nursing home bingo, and actively participating in church ministries. He was also recognized with the Dycenian Youth Leadership Award this past December. In his free time, he enjoys germinating plants and has found success in growing many other fruits and vegetables. Adam's future plans are to take a gap year after graduation and then pursue a mechanical engineering degree. Adam Massey.
And last, by no means least, Ms. Cassandra Moses with H.L. Bourgeois, please.
Good evening. I am Cassandra Moses, principal of H.L. Bourgeois High School, and I would just like to once again thank the American Legion for taking the opportunity to recognize all of the students tonight. Our first nominee is Mr. Brian Blanchard. Brian is a senior at H.L. Bourgeois High School. He is the son of Mary and Gary Blanchard. He is proud to be named H.L. Bourgeois' 2024 Student of the Year and a TFAE Scholar of the Month. He maintains a 4.21 straight A grade point average and scored a 34 composite on the ACT with a super score of 36. He is a member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, bowling, quiz bowl, and tennis teams. He is also a member of H.L. Bourgeois' band, where he serves as the drum captain and has made the District 7 Honor Band every year since 6th grade. He was able to make All-State Band in his sophomore year and junior year and attended the All-State again this fall. Brian was the 8th grade Terrebonne Parish Student of the Year and a winner in the individual math category at the 2018 National Beta Convention. The past 2 years, he competed at the State Literary Rally for Geometry and Algebra 2. He plans to attend college after high school to pursue a career in the field of chemistry. Mr. Brian Blanchard. Our next nominee is Aiden Campbell. Aiden is the son of Greg and Natalie Campbell and a senior at H.L. Bourgeois High School. He has been a part of H.L.'s band as a section leader for front ensemble, the quiz bowl team, the cross country team, tennis team, drama club, and student council. He is also a part of Terrebonne Parish's indoor percussion group and has been in the parish honor band for 2 years. He is very active at the First United Methodist Church of Houma, participating in the choir and youth group. He has represented H.L. Bourgeois in Biology 1 and Chemistry 1 the last 2 years at the Literary Rally and was nominated for Student of the Year. After graduating, he plans to attend Nicholls State University for a degree in vocal music education in order to become a teacher. I present to you Mr. Aiden Campbell. Our next honoree is Miss Adalie Gillian. Adalie is a sophomore at H.L. Bourgeois High School and a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, Beta Club, Book Club, Drama Club, Jobs for America's Graduates Program, and a former member of the Superintendent's Student Advisory Committee. She was 5th grade Student of the Year for Southdown Elementary School and received awards her freshman year for outstanding performance in Speech 1 and Geography honors, as well as an acknowledgement for her participation in the District Literary Rally for World Geography. Adalie would like to thank her parents, Alicia Gillian, Juan Francisco Gillian, and Shauna Gillian for pouring into her and enabling the path for success. She wants to attend a 4-year college and does not have a specific career interest as of yet. I present to you Ms. Adalie Gillian. These are the nominees for H.L. Bourgeois High School.
I don't know about you, but I'm glad I'm not a judge. How about another round of applause for all these wonderful ladies and gentlemen? The future of Terrebonne Parish looks quite bright. At this time, I'd like to call forward Mr. Lee Shapper, who will introduce our guest speaker.
Let's give all those nominees another round of applause. What a great job. All the young adults here tonight represent the best of our community. Each of you in your own way have helped your fellow man or your fellow citizen, whether or not it's your neighborhood, your schools, or your churches. We are very excited that the American Legion family can be part of this acknowledgement and tribute of your successes. We all encourage each of you to continue your dreams, your enthusiasm, hard work, and compassion for others of your community. Let's give them all another round of applause. I need to thank a few people for all they've done to make this all work out. We had a team of people behind the scenes that make this happen. I want to thank them all. My wife, Susan, of course, she helps out through this entire 6 or 7 month process, from creating programs, plaques, organizing, and seating. Also, the Legion family, there have been so many people that have helped over the past few days. We've had a lot of people that were sick and in the hospital, and a lot of other people helped and stepped up to make it all work out. I want to also thank the judges. They spent hours going over your packages, and as everybody can attest to after listening to all the nominees, it was a very difficult task, and they took it they always take it very diligently and with a great deal of pride. I also want to thank all the school counselors and the principals. You guys make this so much easier because you really show that you care about your students and you care about the nominees in this process. The packages over the past 10 years have gotten so much better and so much stronger, and it's only a testament to your desire to make your students shine in this type of audience. Those counselors are a key component to making this all work out. I want to thank the Lewis Miller Culinary School. They did such a great job, and they've been providing this meal for us for several years now. And it's just amazing to see how such a good group of people come together and help other students and highlight other students of their school. And then I also have to thank the Beta Club. It was sort of at the last minute. We thought we were going to be running short on volunteers, and we asked the Beta Club from Lisa Park to come out and help. And they've been really, really great tonight, and we appreciate all your help. As for the financial support, there are a lot of people that have helped out in a lot of different ways. I need to thank the Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government for all you guys do. It's always wonderful to know that your government supports you, and all the little things. We called people last night at the last minute to try to get some help, and they jumped through hoops to try to get the help for us that we needed. The Terrebonne Foundation for Academic Excellence, you guys are fantastic in helping us get all the plaques, and we appreciate you and the board and everything you do to make education better in the parish. The Terrebonne General Health System, you guys, Stan and Brett, you're always here, and Ms. Peoples, your staff is always there to help us. All these years, they've always supported us, and we appreciate that very much. HTV10, thank you all for always coming out and supporting, and everything that you guys do at Martin. I appreciate that. And South Louisiana Bank, of course, they have a scholarship that will be presented for the winner at the Chamber of Commerce banquet next week. We also want to thank the Regional Military Museum, Will Terrio, and everything that you guys do, Richard and everybody here, to put everything together. Thank you very much for everything that you do. As somebody said earlier, if you haven't taken an opportunity to come and take a look around at all the military history, and it's not just military history in general, but it's regional history, what the people here have done to help our nation as an overall picture. Please come out and enjoy it. I think the admission fee is like $3. I'd also like to thank William Duckelman. Thank you so much for all you've done and all your dedication. I know you love families and children and youth, and thank you for doing that in this event here. And of course, I have to take a small plug. If any of you are out there that are veterans and you want to become part of the American Legion, we'd love to have you. We have a large group. It's one of the largest veteran service organizations in the nation, and it's critical that members join and become part of that organization to try to make it a stronger and more an organization that can advocate for our veterans all the more. I need to take a few moments and just and introduce our guest speaker tonight. Ms. Phyllis Peoples has been the President and Chief Executive Officer for Terrebonne General Health System since 2003. She's a native of Houma, Louisiana. She served on many boards and committees throughout the state and the local area. She earned her bachelor's degree in nursing from the University of Southwestern Louisiana and 2 master's degrees from Valdosta and Tulane University. She's led the Terrebonne General Health System for many years, and she's been a huge supporter of the American Legion and this event. And I want to welcome Ms. Phyllis Peoples. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Many of you might be a little surprised. You thought that I came to give you a speech. I really came to recruit. Everybody here, I heard, was going into biology or science or in some way coming back to serve our community. And that's amazing. That is amazing. I'd be amiss if I too didn't thank, of course, for inviting me here tonight to speak to all of you, and of course the American Legion for what they put on. Thank you so much, the Military Museum, our culinary. Let's go ahead and give all of them a round of applause. I know everybody will. And hopefully many of you saw that I took the opportunity to write down a couple of notes, and that's not always an ideal thing, but really I was taking names because I want to make sure that I hire each and every one of you when you do decide to come back. And then I remember we had Stan and our team do a video. I have all your names, and so if you get some cold calls later, don't worry about it. This tonight is all about you. You're the best, you're the brightest, you're what we have to offer this year in our school system, right? It's amazing. And what I was writing down as I was listening to everybody and all the amazing things that were being said, I made sure my team, please do not read that bio. They send that because I can't even remotely look as good as any of you. When I hear all of you, I said I don't want to be a nominee, so dear God, don't read all of that, Mr. Schaefer. But my point is, tonight is about you and the things you've accomplished in such a short period of time. Now, to you, it may be a long period of time, but I have to tell you, you've been working on this for the last 12 years while you were in school, but you were working on it before that. You were working on it because today you're about 17 or 18 years old, 16, 17, 18, somewhere in that vicinity. But your parents were dedicating their time and their energy and their effort in you. Nobody does it alone. You think you might, and depending as you get teenagers, you feel like your parents aren't that smart. However, y'all are best and brightest, so maybe you think your parents are smart. I raised my own children. They still don't think I'm smart. So all I'm going to tell you is that they are, because they invested so many things to make you who you are today. And you will go on and be even more. You will go on and make us proud, and you already have. But as I look out among all of you and I hear all the things you've accomplished, these were the common themes that were said. And I'm sure you'll understand. It was said respectful, kindness, ingenuity, integrity, compassion, honest, true, gentle, servant leader, role model, intuitive, commitment, counselor, volunteer, captain, desire, willingness, investment, achievement, time manager, organizational skills, role model, self-confident, great character, servant heart, love. Does that sound like all of you in the room? Well, maybe you don't think so, but I'm here to tell you, your parents do, because as I also sat in front, and remember, my job at the organization I run is to observe and to watch and to look, and I read people. But while they were announcing you, they grinned really big. And when you stood up here a little uncomfortable because you're in front of a group, your parents were awful proud. But what was even more so is your parents were proud of you, but they were proud of all the other people who stood up here too, because they're a parent. And we are proud of our kids. We are proud of our kids, whether they come from our community or whether they come for who we represent or what we offer. We're proud that you took the education that was offered to you in any way, whether it was homeschool, whether you were in all the wonderful school system, no matter where, and you took advantage of all of it. And I heard your stories about maybe some of your parents didn't get those opportunities. Well, you know what? It didn't make you smarter. It just made you have an opportunity that maybe they didn't, and they afforded it to you, right? And so how amazing is that? And you took it for what it was worth, and you ran with it. Now what do? Because you are a unique generation. You are a wonderful generation. You're a generation that went through the last 4 years that nobody has had the opportunity to do. And maybe you put it aside and maybe you forgot, but I know you didn't. Because I've been in healthcare a very long time. I've been doing it, I don't want to tell you my age, but you can guess. You can look at the lines and all the other things and figure out it's been probably since the 80s, right? But the reality is that in the last 4 or 5 years, no people were in school when such a thing as COVID hit. And you went from being in a classroom setting to being in an AI setting or Zoom meeting setting, to losing your contact with some of your friends and your family and your teachers, to now going into a computer system that none of us were quite prepared and set up in the school systems for, right? We at the hospital weren't quite ready for some of those things. And after you got the hang of it, Ida came. And Ida made a heck of a difference to our community. And people who aren't here maybe don't realize. And you know, I used to get a little frustrated because as you say, God, I'm going through Ida, this is horrible. How does the whole country not know what we're going through? Why don't they listen to us? And then I always look at things introspectively. I was asked to speak at something on Ida in Washington. And while I was there in Washington, knowing my plight, and I have videos because we did take some videos as things were happening for us, and it wasn't so we could speak about it, it was actually so I could have my staff learn from the people who were there during the event, and they would end up coming to replace them so some of my team members could rest, but know what people went through. Walk in people's shoes and you'll learn a lot, right? And while I'm there, they knew how to spell Ida than they did understand what we went through. But then again, I wasn't paying attention to the smoke and that things were burning down in the forest. Remember that? And that you couldn't catch a plane and you couldn't leave. And then it made me rethink myself. I expect other people to be appreciative of what we're going through, but are we appreciative of what they're going through? We are a nation under one. And so you can't just say, what about me? And I had to step back and say, what about them too? And other people have, you know, tornadoes. We have hurricanes. They have wildfires. There's a lot that go on in our world. But what brings us together is they still have students just like you. They still have people going to school and trying to achieve. They still have parents who are supporting them. They still have teachers who are investing. They have the school system who are offering. How amazing is that? And then you have the employers when you come back that we all want you to come on back. I know it's hard to say I'm going to come back to Houma, Louisiana. And I know my job is to say everybody come home, but I'll give you my own story just for a minute. I'm originally from Houma. My maiden name's LeBlanc. But like many of you, when I hear you're going away, I said I'll never come back. I can't wait to go far enough away where my parents have to call before they visit. Right? It was too far. So I made it as far as Lafayette. I too went to, and I was like, they're not gonna make that trip unless they call, right? And say they're coming, which gave you time to clean up, fix up, or sober up. We won't talk about that, right? But I told them I was in church and that's where we live, right? Yeah, okay. But then ended up in Baton Rouge and then subsequently ended up in Georgia. And I said, I want big city, big lights. That's what I'm going for. And I have two siblings who wanted a small town feel. One lives in Dallas, one lives in Atlanta. Guess who's in Houma? Now, I wasn't coming back, but I'm here to tell you, family will change you. The minute you start having kids and you want that Cajun culture, and the culture you don't get anywhere else, And today you might be too young to appreciate it because you want to get out in that world, and you should, because it brings you back stronger. It truly does. I tell people the grass isn't greener, but you go eat the grass. You go far away and taste that grass. But then when you come back, you have an appreciation for your family and raising your kids and knowing what they're doing all day long, whether your kids like it or not. I can do the job I've done for now 20-something years. I've been the CEO over at Terrebonne General, and I raised 2 children. And while I was there, I always knew what they were doing. You want to know why? Because when you have 1,400 employees and your children look just like you, they want to tell you, guess what? I saw your son. I was like, where? And he was not where he was, told me he was. But they thought he was. And I was like, that's so awesome. They said, what a kind, polite young men you have. And I was like, yeah, they are awesome. And then I got home and said, where were you? If you tell me where you were, your punishment's single. If I tell you, the punishment's double. Now, I had 2 totally different children. One followed the rules so well, and he actually was Teenager of the Year, so I get what you went through. And he told me everything because he never wanted to be in trouble. The other one was a little bit different, and I wouldn't even say that he's not smarter, because he'd say, Mom, I'm young, I can't remember all those stories, so why don't you just tell me what I did? And he would test to see if I really knew. The other one just figured out I knew, right? So my point is, we raise different children. You're all different. You're all different, but you are the same. You're ambitious, and you went through tough times, and you were here for COVID, you were here for Ida. You're still a major part of our community. But what you're trying to be is our next leaders, because you're leaders today. So when you stood here and you took your picture, and you might have been a little uncomfortable standing in front of people, I'm here to tell you, don't, because your voice will be loud as you grow. It will be. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to speak in front of people, because we want to hear what you got to say. You just need a little time and get out there in the world, and you will be sitting at one of these events or asked to speak about your time and your energy and your effort. And if you haven't taken the time, thank your teachers, because they invested in you. Thank your grandparents, because they were your foundation. But most of all, thank your parents, because they stood by you through all of this, and they're not so dumb, I swear. They're really not. So many of you who are doing this, I can tell you, want to be a success. And I used to ask my kids, what is the definition of that? Is the definition of success that you achieve money, that you achieve support, that you achieve love? What is it? And I ask each of you that, because you've got to define what your definition of success is. And I'll read something to you in just a minute, but I do want to tell you, there's a couple of things that you think that we may not know as parents, but I will tell you, the more you get out in the world, you realize that hard work and sacrifice do pay off. You need to achieve all your job aspirations, but remember this, I'll share you some of my knowledge and experience. You never get ahead without a leg up. Believe in yourselves, so others will take a chance on you too. Because you may think you did it all on your own, but I tell my kids, you know what? It's not anybody's job to help you get the job you need, but it is their job to help open the door, even if it's a crack. You need to know how to get through the little cracks in the door because somebody opened it for you. When you're young, you don't just do it by yourself, I assure you. Your parents are always right. They were young once too. They're not telling you all the story, but they've done it, I promise you. Treasure your education, as it's the only thing in the world that no one can take from you, ever. You can lose your house, you can lose your car, a hurricane can come, COVID can come. Nobody can take the education, what's in your head. Treasure it. Know that God and family are first, because they are there to support you no matter what. And the thing that I have in my own home, as I get dressed every morning, I found this little saying, and like I said, I raised 2 sons. And boys aren't always, how do I put it? Boys are boys, right? It doesn't matter. They'd say, Mom, you going to work like that? Mom, what are you thinking? Mom, you know, are you kidding me? Boys, if it enters their head, it comes out their mouth. They are very, very, there's no drama, there's no nothing. If they think it, it comes out, right? Am I lying? Anybody? Nobody's going to admit it because y'all are supposedly the best of the best tonight. But you are. You are. But I want to make sure that you live by the words and actions of human kindness, be a mentor and support advocate. Give back to others, give of yourself, make a difference. Live with passion and compassion. They're different, but they're great. So what is your definition of success? If I leave you with any thoughts, because I do recognize I'm the only thing standing between you and finding out who won. So I'll make it short. But you all won. You all won tonight. You're here. You're amazing. You are our finest. It's success. You can use most any measure when you're speaking of success. You can measure it in a fancy home, expensive car, dress. But the measure of your real success is the one you cannot spend. It's the way your kids describe you when they're talking to a friend. Now that's my measure of success. Now I can achieve a lot in my career, I can achieve a lot in my home life, but if your kids aren't a product of who you are and what you taught them, then were you successful? So today, you've made your parents a success. Today, your success is theirs. And I just want to tell you, I live by that. It sits on my little frame. Now, again, I had boys. They say, I don't know what that means because we don't talk good about you. We don't. So my point is, again, make sure you thank people along the way. The journey up is really, really hard, but the journey down is pretty fast. And don't bring people down with you. Don't climb on their back to get ahead, and none of you have. But you're going to go in the big world, and the world is amazing. It is. And if we come across your path and you come back to Houma, please make sure you're our next leaders. You're our next people. Come work at Terrebonne General Health System, and we will hire. But I do want to tell you, everyone tonight's a winner. And if I can end with anything, is remember, good people give you happiness. The worst people give you a lesson. But the best people give you a memory. So tonight, make it a memory, make it special, and congratulations to you all. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call forward Mr. Lee Schaffer for the presentation of the awards. I believe Mrs. Peoples is going to help him with that. Put you to work, ma'am.
Okay. Oh.
Rick, are you around? Oh, there you go. Okay. So now we'll, as part of the process, we have an essay that each one of the students or the nominees writes as part of this. And we give an award for the Teenager of the Year and for the Essay of the Year. This year we asked the nominees to write on veterans' homelessness. We in the American Legion really focus a lot on suicide and homelessness because it's a serious problem within our community. 11% of our homeless population are veterans, and over 21 veterans each day commit suicide because of the situations that they're in. The winner of the essay this year, I have a quote from him, and it was just awesome. What happens when a flag grows old? What happens when its edges are tattered and torn? What happens when its patriotic hues fade and its service has reached completion? Do we just throw it to the side, the symbol of freedom and democracy? No, of course not. We treat it with respect in its retirement, and we service the flag to repay the service it once gave us. This attitude and respect should not stop at the flag. This is how the men and women who have served our country should be treated. I thought it was a really good quote, and I thought it sort of told what we should be focusing on in our communities with our homeless veterans and those that are really, really depressed about their service and where they are in their lives right now. And the winner of that contest is Brian Blanchard from H.L. Bourgeois. And the winner of the Teenager of the Year will be also be invited to the Chamber Banquet on Tuesday night. And there'll be a presentation there. And then here tonight, we're going to provide a plaque and a $500 scholarship from American Legion Post 31. And the winner of the Teenager of the Year for this year is Brian Blanchard from H.L. Bourgeois.
But I would ask you to stand for the benediction, please. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord, as we leave here tonight, we ask you to watch over these beautiful minds. Bless these amazing young men and women as they go forth to make a difference in our world, in our lives, and in the way we go about our business. Watch over all of us as we leave. Bring us home safely to those we love and those who love us. May Almighty God bless you all. In the name of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Once again, ask all the nominees to stay, please.
So, Brian, 2 awards tonight, the Essay and Teenager of the Year. First of all, congratulations. What an honor. How do you feel right now?
I'm really shocked, and I'm truly honored for receiving this award. It means a lot to me.
Let's see it. Show the camera real quick. There it is, Teenager of the Year, Brian Blanchard. And a lot of people had a hand in you getting where you are today, but you had to put in the grind and do the work. So what do you attribute it to?
Oh, it's most definitely my parents. I mean, the guest speaker gave a great essay that explained that. The parents are your foundation, and whether you know it or not, they're helping you get up. Same thing with your teachers.
Yeah. What are your future plans?
I'm planning to go to college for most probably chemistry. It's just something I find interesting and fascinating.
Yeah. You like the challenge, don't you?
I do. It's hard at first, but it's good when you get higher and you can understand. You look back and you see the progress you made.
And I guess you can appreciate the teachers that did challenge you, because if you weren't challenged, you'd probably get bored, right?
Absolutely. Big shout out to teachers like Miss Leah Ryhouse, Miss Jerry Overly, Miss Eugene Brown. Amazing teachers.
Yeah. Brian, congratulations. I know they're waiting for pictures and all, but job well done. And to take home both the essay and the Teenager of the Year, put a lot of work in, so you need to be commended.
Thank you very much.